Hi friends! Today I wanted to share with you the process of making 2 pocket letters. I've been making lots and lots and lots and lots of pocket letters lately, but I don't know, was so determined to to finish them and to catch up with my open swaps and with the pocket letters I need to send out, that I just didn't found the time or didn't took the time to make any videos of the process. So I thought it's about time and I want to make a tea and a coffee themed pocket letter. Lately I really love those 2 themes. If you are in the Pocket Letter Facebook group, you will see many pocket letters which are coffee themed lately, and I totally love that theme because I'm a coffee junkie. So it's absolutely me, and I want to finally put my my own stamps to use, because besides sketching them and getting them done and sending them out, I haven't actually found the time to create anything with them yet. So I thought it would be fun to finally use them, okay? So I have this Coffee Queen and the Tea Party Queen stamp set, clear stamp set, which you might have seen on my blog already, on Facebook or Instagram or wherever. And I just want to use them for 2 pocket letters. And even though I didn't kind of made them especially for pocket letters, but when I made them I tried to keep like smaller pieces of paper crafts in mind, like artist trading cards or pocket letters, so the size of the girls is exactly the size so that it will fit on one of those cards, okay? So I made sure that would fit nicely. So we have some like sweets here, a tea cup and a tea, what is it called, can? I don't know. And the little girl with some tea bags as earrings, and some peppermint leaves, and a little cupcake, and we have a macaron here, and donut, and another donut, and a tea bag. And with the coffee stamps you have like this coffee to go container cup, coffee to go cap, and I love it even more than coffee, and a little envelope which says how about some coffee, and of course our coffee queen. So yeah, I've already prepared the beginning of those 2 pocket letters, the background, and usually I just print out some background images like photographs or backgrounds, digital scrapbooking paper backgrounds, and I just print them out on DNA 4 size on my laser printer, and then I just cut them up. Sometimes I mix and match them, like with this one, or I just cut up the whole image, and this is kind of the base for my pocket letters in this case. And I've already prepared the stamped images as well, because I kind of like to make more than 1 pocket letter with the same theme. So what makes it easier is I stamp the images, or I use the clear stamps to stamp them, then I color them in with watercolor and I scan them, and then I can print them out again and have my silhouette cut them out, which makes it so much easier. It's a huge time saver to have the machine doing the cutting work for you. So that's why I already have my little die cuts here, okay, and a quote and a photograph which I also printed out. So I'm gonna use those. Another positive thing or advantage of stamping your images and then coloring them and then scanning them in and printing them out is that you can of course match the size to your needs, okay? Because like for example, let's say you want an image larger. Okay, so this is the original stamp. As you can see, it's the size of one of those cards approximately. And if you scan them, and then you can resize them and print them larger, for example, like this one. Because I wanted her to be like main focal point here, so I can make her overlap more than just one pocket. And I also resized this cup, for example, made it a little larger. So that's one of the advantages if you use the stamped images, scan them in, and then you can resize them, print them out, and you don't have to color every piece individually. Of course you could, and it takes more time. Of course it's more personal, definitely, if you hand color them, you know, individually, and I do that too. But in this case, I just wanted to have those die cuts handy, and have more of those die cuts, because I also want to add them as goodies to my pocket letters in the back. And that's of course much easier if you can print the scanned image many times and then have the silhouette cut it out. So that makes it a lot easier and saves you a lot of time. Yeah, so I will just get started. I will grab some paper pieces and other stuff, some tags, some embellishments, and we'll just put you in fast forward, and hope you will enjoy the process of me creating those pocket letters. Yeah, if there is something important to tell you, I will just jump in and yeah, let you know. Okay. So yeah, I think I will start with the tea themed one. Let's just put all those coffee things aside, all those coffee beans. And let's get started with the tea themed pocket letter. I also printed out, I made them in Photoshop, those little labels, and I wanted them to look like those labels that are hanging from the tea bag, those tea bag labels. I made those, it says pocket letter made with love by Andrea. I just put a vintage tea label up here, and I actually wanted to use this one to have it hanging from the side of the pocket letter, and the smaller ones, they say like letter for you, goodies for you, yummy tea for you, and I will just use them to label the pockets. I think I will just use a stapler and a little piece of twine to make it really look like it's from a tea bag, those label. Alright, so let's get started. Hope you will enjoy the process. So usually I start by laying out my pocket letters. So I kind of grab all of the things that I want to add to the pocket letter, you know, images, quotes, paper, embellishments, stuff like that. So I've got my die cuts here, got some bling. So I usually just randomly spread things out. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use this bling for, yeah, I kind of like it. So yeah, I grab all my supplies, got some cute butterflies here, a paper tag in a cute little vellum envelope. I think I'm gonna add this one because it's a slightly bigger than the pockets. So what I did in the past, I just glued it on top of one of those pockets, so you kind of have an extra pocket. But I thought it would also look fun to have this added to the front, like a little bit, how do you say, tilted. So I'm just gonna lay this out, and then I will just start gluing things down and adhering things. So I'm gonna put you in fast forward now, and we'll jump in if I've got something to tell you. since I kind of like to overlap some elements, you know, to go across like 2 or more little cards, then I just grab, like, for example, 2 of them, and I'm just gonna adhere the element that I want to overlap more pockets, and then I just glue this like onto both of them, like this. So I'm kind of building up my layout with both cards first, and then I'm just cutting them apart. once I've basically kind of created my cards to fill the pockets, once I have the basic layout down, I usually kind of decide where I want to add my little labels of what will go into which pocket, and then I usually add some small embellishments to fill up little like spaces where I think something else is needed. And lately I really like to add those additional embellishments on top of the pockets, so onto the clear sheet, because it kind of just gives a little more of a 3D effect, which I really like. And since I usually mail my pocket letters, at least the ones which are a little more chunky, I usually mail them in a large envelope, flat, so I don't like fold them up. I mean, it would be possible to fold them up, but this one, for example, wouldn't fit into one of those standard sized envelopes because of this. But since I know that I'm not gonna fold it up when I send it, when I mail it, I can kind of feel free to go over those areas where you usually would fold the pocket letter, okay? So yeah, I will continue to add some small embellishments here on the outside of the pocket letter, and then we will come back. I want to add some more to the side here. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I added some more embellishments here, like those little punched out butterflies, those little labels. Still want to kind of add this metal, Chinese metal charm somewhere. Not sure yet where though. Yes, some pearls. Add here a little image to this tag and some bigger twine to the top of the tag. That's where the letter will go. Yeah, and I use some like ribbon. This came like that on a roll. Some gift wrap ribbon, and I kind of really like this. Got this from a dollar store. Yeah, and I just kind of put that through the holes here. Added a cute little flare button. Keep calm and send happy mail. And what I want to do now is, I thought it would be fun. Usually I add my little tags here made by Andrea, and I thought it would be fun to kind of have a tea bag, matching the theme, a tea bag hanging here from the side as a little tag, because I think it looks cute, plus it smells super delicious. It kind of, you know, if you unwrap or open the pocket letter, you have a nice smell. So yeah, just gonna glue that. Whoops! I'm just gonna glue that onto the tea bag. You will see me use like those 3D foam pads a lot. I totally love to work with them because they instantly kind of add more dimension to your pocket letter, which I really like. And since those are kind of mostly too big for me, I just cut them up so I have smaller sized ones, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, and I just put this little label here, Pocket Letter Made with Love by Andrea. And no, I think I will leave it. Usually, actually, I planned to put it on this end, but I think I'll just leave it as it is because it's just so cute with this little frog on here. So I just glued it onto this side. And yeah. So I just took off this label for a second so that I can thread this little piece of twine through the hole, and then I will just maybe do this one more time like this, and then I will just put the label back on. Like this. Okay, so I think I will call it done. I kind of want to add this, but I don't know where. I'm like, pocket letters are always kind of very crowded, but that's, yeah, that's how I like it, so it's okay. I have no idea. No, that doesn't make sense at all. I don't know. Just can't find the right place. I might, yeah, I think I'll just add it in here. Yeah. So that's it basically. I think that's all I want to add here. Now I will stuff the little pockets, add my letter, got some tea here. Of course, in a tea-themed pocket letter there has to be some tea, right? And then I will add some more goodies like washi tape, stickers, little paper clips, yeah, whatever. And then off it goes. Yeah, I kind of like it. I think it's cute. I really like this tea bag on here. I think it's pretty cute. And yeah, I kind of like 3D elements. You know, if I open a pocket letter and there's a lot of layers and a lot to look at and to touch, and I kind of like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and let's move on with the coffee themed one. So for the coffee one, I start the exact same way as I did with the tea pocket letter. Got my stamped images here from the coffee. Whoops, it's a big mess here on my table. From the coffee stamp set. Also the coffee to go cup and the little girl. Then I've got another tag I want to use down here, and I've printed a recipe, a homemade iced coffee, and I want to kind of glue this image on here and put the recipe into the bag. Yeah, printed this quote out. I drank my coffee before, it was cool. Yeah, what else? Again, I'm gonna use some of those bling and some of this burlap ribbon, because I kind of like, it looks like a coffee bean sack, so I want to add this. What else? Yeah, this one I cut it out with my silhouette, just out of plain cardstock. Stop and smell the coffee. So I still have to paper piece that together. I'm gonna add that on top here. Yeah, and again, I will just get started and see where it takes me, right?
So, I think I will call it done with this pocket letter. Yeah, really like how it turned out. It's cute. And again, I first laid out like the basic design, added some things on top of the clear pockets, and just make sure when you add larger elements that are covering more than one pocket that you still like leave the areas open where the pockets open, so you can still, or will still be able to tuck some things into the pockets, and that your pal will still be able to get the things out of the pocket, because in the beginning I once filled the pockets in the back, and then yeah, added some larger elements, and then I realized that, you know, like if this element would like be here, you wouldn't be able to get into those pockets anymore, and if you've tucked the letter in there, well, that's not the perfect choice probably, so just make sure that you can still use those pockets, okay? Yeah, added some wooden veneers here, this little pocket again, some espresso. In the coffee pocket letters, I of course love to send some coffee sachets to my pals, and no tea. Yeah, I have this recipe for homemade iced coffee in here. Use my stamp set to add some cute little designs here, and I love you even more than coffee. So this way, you know, those cute little pockets, they're kind of nice to add a 10th pocket, because you can still use this pocket, so you have one additional pocket to use, which is fun. Gives you a little more room. Yeah, so some wooden veneers, some die cuts.
this photograph of my iced coffee in a Ball's mason jar, and I kind of like the idea to have the repetition of this paper straw. So I cut one apart and glued it with some, where is it? Oh, it's all gone. There it is. Like this second glue, you call it in German, I don't know. It's a very strong glue which kind of glues immediately onto almost every surface. So I adhered those little paper straws here just because they're cute, and usually you don't drink your coffee with a straw, but you will do if you do like iced coffee, so I thought this would be a kind of a cute match here. And my little Made For You by Andrea tag, this time I glued it on a piece of, what is it called, like a pad, yeah, a coffee pad for a pad machine. I hope, I'm not 100% sure how strong those thingies are, so I hope this will not like open up while I'm mailing it, because it might make a mess. But I think they're pretty strong because, you know, they stand like water when you use them and they don't like tear, so I hope it will stay like that. But the positive thing again is that it smells so nicely, like, you know, coffee. So when the recipient opens my letter, there will automatically be like a very strong coffee smell, which I like, and which hopefully my pal will like as well. But since we agreed to swap coffee themed pocket letter, she loves coffee as well. So yeah, because there might be people that don't like coffee, can't stand coffee, and then it might not be the best choice to, you know, if they open a letter and there will be like all this coffee smell, coffee scented pocket letter. But in this case I think it's fun. Yeah, so that is it. I will fill the back of the pockets now with my letter and some die cuts, some stickers, some stuff, and then off it goes. Yeah, that is it actually. Let me just grab my tea pocket letter. Oh, no, one thing, I forgot to add a flare button here. Because I made some coffee themed ones. So let's see. Coffee time. Maybe I will just use this coffee time one. Let me just see where I'm gonna put it. Maybe I will just tuck it in into one of the pockets. You know, there's 9 pockets, but still, there never is enough room. Yeah, so there it goes. Okay, yeah, that's it. Coffee pocket letter, tea pocket letter. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Hope it could inspire you and you maybe get some new ideas, even though it was, or most of the video was like fast forward. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them. And yeah, the stamps, if you like them, if you want to have them, they are available on my blog. They are €15.50, including worldwide shipping, so no matter if you are in Canada, Australia, America, England or Germany, wherever you are, it's everywhere the same price. I've calculated it, so it's including like shipping and handling and postage and everything. The Coffee Queen and the Tea Party Queen, I will leave the link in the comments below. If you want them, I would be super happy. because just it makes me happy to see people like use them. It's just so cool. I don't know, you sit here and sketch some images. Like I'm really just, you know, sketching them on paper, and then I see which ones I like best and which ones I want to turn into stamps. And then it's so exciting to finally hold the finished stamps in your hands and to send them out into the world, and then to see people receive them and how excited they are, and to see people use them. It's just so much fun and so exciting, and I'm really grateful for that, and happy that you really like them so much. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. I will stop to talk now because this video already is much longer than I wanted it to be. Yeah, so have a lovely day, and right now it's it's 11:45 at night, or PM, and in 15 minutes it's my birthday. So what I'm doing, I'm scrapping right into my birthday. Yeah, I'm turning 34. Oh my gosh, I'm still feeling like I'm, I don't know, 20 or something. So no difference at all, no midlife crisis yet. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.